DC Rice here, and thanks for joining us for the St. John's football preview. We had a chance to catch up with Coach John Ricca and a few of his players to get their thoughts on the upcoming season.
I think we're going to be pretty strong. We've been working hard in the weight room and running, conditioning, stuff like that. And Coach brought in a few linemen, so that's looking good. And our skill players, I think that's our strong point. And all we need is linemen, and we'll be fine.
I'm excited. Looks like we're getting a few big boys in this year, so it'll be an improvement over last year. New coaching staff, should be a good year.
I'm real excited to be back at the high school level and back at St. John's, and really looking forward to it. A little bit worried about our numbers. Our numbers are down slightly from when I left 4 years ago, but we have some really talented players in the school right now, and so I'm looking forward to having a good season.
Probably Spalding or Boys Latin. I know a couple players on the team, and we've been talking, and I hope we'll get to play them, beat them this year, talk some smack and stuff like that.
I'm looking forward to Spalding because they smacked us last year. I have a couple friends on that team. They're just a good team to play. One of the better teams in our conference, so it'll be a good game.
Well, I mean, every game is a big one for us. The first one is a team we haven't played before, Bullis. Actually, it's a school I coached at back in the late 70s, one of my first coaching jobs. So I'm looking forward to getting off on the right foot with a good performance against Bullis. The league games are all important. Of course, Spalding at the end of the year is the defending champs and always tough, and that'll be a big game for us as well.
We got to work hard because we're not the deepest team, but I think we're going to out-hustle and out-muscle all the other teams to the championship and win it.
It's going to take hard work, lots of hard work, staying healthy. We don't have the numbers. As long as we stay healthy, we should be all right, and we should be able to make it to the playoffs.
In the MIAA B League that we're competing in, the top 2 teams in the regular season play for the championship in the playoffs. There's some good teams. I mentioned Spalding. Boys Latin is strong. 3 or 4 other very competitive teams. We have to stay healthy. We can't afford any injuries. We're going to have a lot of guys going both ways, and we probably need to get the ball bounced our way a couple times. But I think we have the type of skill people that if our offensive line can come through, I think we're going to be very good on offense, and then defensively we got to get after people. But I think the key for us is with our lack of depth, we have to stay healthy.
Yeah, I never had him before, but I got to know him like halfway through last year, and we talked a lot about the offense and the team and stuff like that, and I'm getting to know him pretty well. He's doing pretty good. His offense looks good. We had a 7-on-7 tournament, I think, in June, and we did well. We won it. His spread offense looks good in the passing game.
I'm excited. I saw him coach because my brother went here and played for him, and he just runs a good program, and I'm just excited.
I haven't seen him play much the last 4 years. When I was here the first time, we were 90% of the time throwing the ball. My son was the quarterback, and we set some state records. We won our share of games, but we really were predominantly a passing team. I'd like to be more balanced this year. We have an excellent running back in Lamont Wims, who this will be his 4th year starting, and we do also have some excellent receivers. I like our young quarterback, Nick Pfeiffer, and with guys like Dante Johnson and Deshaun Weaver out there to throw the ball to, Devontae Moses. I think we have good skill people, as good as anybody in our league. So depending on what we can do up front, we hope to be able to run the ball and throw the ball.
And as for St. John's, they have a new coach, well, sort of a new coach, because it's John Ricca who started the program there, so he returns to take over. And Lamont Wims is going to be their player to watch. He was their do-everything guy last year. He ran for over 1,000 yards. He passed for over 400 yards. So they had a tough year last year. They're hoping for better this year, but I think Ricca could turn them around, and Wims is going to be their guy to watch.
Yeah. The one thing that'd be interesting with Ricca's situation is he walks into a program where he's got a marquee running back / athlete, and I'm not sure what he's going to do with him because Ricca has always been about the pass. Everywhere he's been trying to chuck the ball 40, 50, 60 times a ball game. Now he's got Wims, so we'll see what he does with that. But St. John's could be an interesting team, certainly playing in the Catholic League like they do. They've got a number of games that are maybe a little bit out of their league this year, but it won't be long and Ricca will turn this program back around to a competitive side.